Yeah guys, if you're looking for a very reliable, easy to learn, easy to fly beginner's drone, then I have probably the perfect set here for you. And that's this Nexaero F3 GPS drone. Yeah, GPS very important when we want to have easy, reliable, stable flight even with high wind, and that's definitely the case here. I've been flying with this drone already a couple of times and it has been absolutely amazing, super easy to start, super easy to fly and land with the automatic return and land button. It has even some extra pro features built in, like a following mode. We have a stabilized 2K camera, comes with the controller with a large 7.2 inches screen. We can record the 2K footage directly in the drone or the 720p footage in the controller. Also a lot of accessories, 2 large batteries each for around 30 minutes flight. We get even the micro SD card to record the footage. We get even a lot of accessories like spare rotor blades, screws, charging cable. So we get really everything what we need. Of course, I have to admit that I got this drone for free from the seller to show you all the really nice details, but it's still my honest opinion because I would never claim something which is not true. Included in the set is also this super convenient and even beautiful carry case. Of course, to fit to the easy FAA rules, it has to be below 250 grams. You can see even with the battery and the included micro SD cards, we are only on 242 grams. So we don't have to register, we don't have to make a drone pilot test, we don't have to request flight authorization for every flight. Of course, we still have to follow all the FAA rules, but it's so much easier when we have a drone like that. So we can just take it out of the box and 5 minutes later, basically, we are ready to fly. And so everything is rechargeable. Also the controller here can be recharged easily with USB-C. And thanks to the 2 batteries, we have super long flight time, around 30 minutes for every battery. 1 hour in total. Accessories are also really nice. We get really a lot. We get the screws, we get even screwdriver, we get 2 charging cables, USB-A to USB-C. By the way, you can also charge the drone USB-C to C with PD. That's absolutely amazing. We get even a card reader if you don't have a micro SD card reader. And we get 2 different sets of rotor blades because we have 2 different types. I think here and here we have the same, and here. So we should be good with just 2 sets. But I mean, I didn't hit anything anyway. So when you're a little bit careful with a GPS drone, you can fly for weeks or even months without hitting anything. Shouldn't be a problem. And here it has been doing really good. I was never anywhere close to hitting something. And of course we get the full instructions manual, but we get also this quick start template here, which you can just turn around and then it tells you where we have all the functions, how to use even everything for the back here, because we have also some functions here below the included foldable antennas. For example, the following mode, which I've already been testing and worked also really nice. On top we have the speed selector in 3 different levels. So we have a slow mode for the beginner, we have an intermediate and even super fast mode. We can adjust the camera angle, and so it takes just 5 minutes to start. We open all the wings, starting from the top layer, then the lower layer on all of the sides. And then for the 2K footage, we have to insert the micro SD card here inside. Just push it here inside before you add the battery. Micro SD card is also included. If you like, you can also add micro SD card here in the controller. Just push it also fully inside, maybe use a screwdriver. We also have to add the tips of the joystick controllers. They are here stored nicely in the back. So we just screw them here on top, on both of the sides. So we have a lot of grip here. Then before adding the battery, it's very important to remove the protection of the gimbal here in the front so it can fully move. And then we insert the batteries, make sure that they are not turned on when you push them here inside. They have nice lock. And now we can turn on both the drone here. We get confirmation and also the controller. We have to press 2 times short and then long, which is pretty much standard, nice safety precaution, and we get the welcome, then says connecting, and already connected. So that's super easy. You don't have to use your own phone, no cables, no nothing. Everything pre-connected, ready to fly. Absolutely amazing. And we can see we have confirmation that we have micro SD card here inside. We see also the battery level, GPS status. Of course, no GPS signal here inside, but really amazing. Put the drone here so you can see some kind of live image here directly from the drone. You can see how responsive this is, and an absolute beautiful large screen, easy visible even outside in direct sunlight. And so you can see how capable this drone is, because we got even a reliable GPS signal here indoor. It's absolutely amazing. And so we are almost ready to fly. Of course, we have to calibrate first the compass. Super important to have a stable flight. So we push both buttons like that. And so we get the instructions what to do to calibrate. So we have to rotate it a couple of times like that. Make sure that you're doing this outside, but just wanted to show you that here, how this works. And then after that, we have to point it up and then rotate it like that. Of course, easier outside than here inside. And then we get a double beeping confirmation that we are ready to fly. And so we can pull down the triggers like that. So this will start the engines, and you probably heard that it's also very quiet. That's awesome. I mean, you can hear it a little bit, but it was not super loud, definitely much more quiet than other drones. And then we have these awesome functions here. We have the automatic return, no matter where we are flying. When we hit the button, it comes always back to pretty much the same spot. I've done this a couple of times and it always landed just inches away from where we have been starting. We have the automatic start and landing with a long press here. And then here we have the speed selector. When we push and hear 1 beep, then it's slow. With 2 beeping, it's faster. With 3 beeping, it's super fast. And it is definitely really fast. And because it's so fast, it's also super fast to fly very high. It went just up to 400 feet, which is the maximum which the FAA is allowing. And the view up there was absolutely amazing. We have also camera settings. So you can see I can nicely adjust the angle here, so you can record to the front or down or in a couple of different angles. With short pressing we can make an image. With long pressing it will start recording. We can see this confirmation here, can stop it again. Here we have the selector for the menu buttons, which you can activate here on the back, so we can play photos, videos, format the micro SD card, or find the drone directly from here. Can also confirm here, and so we get a QR code, which I have to blur of course, but you can scan that with your phone and then you get additional information. You can find the drone with the QR code, but of course only needed in very rare situations. I never had this because usually I just hit the return button and then it came back. It comes also automatically back when it loses a signal or when it's on low battery, such things. So it has a lot of AI built in, and on top of that we have this special function, that's this following mode here on this side. So very easy compared to other drones where we have to search for such special functions down in a menu, maybe even on the phone. Here we have it directly. We can just hit it here in the back, we get confirmation, and then the drone is following us, recording us nicely no matter what you do. What's also nice is that even in this special function we can still adjust the height. That's not possible with a lot of drones. Yeah, flying has been an absolute pleasure with this drone. I never had any issues, not even the slightest problems. It has been flying so stable, even more stable than some premium drones which I've tried. It was so much fun because also it's so easy. Some of the drones I've tested so far were super complicated. Most of them required to add a phone either wired here or connected to the drone. That makes it then prone to lose the signal. Absolutely no problem here. Super easy to record photos, videos. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. this drone is so much fun and perfect for beginners. So it has been working really good for me, but are there any complaints? Are there any problems with it or any restrictions? Yeah, the video quality is definitely not the very best, even though we can see this 2K here, and the footage is definitely 2K, but it's not 60 frames per second, it's only 25 frames per second. And the stabilization, I mean, it has some very basic stabilization. I've already seen drones completely without stabilization, and there it was even worse than here, but it definitely doesn't do a lot. Unfortunately, I really wished at least the electronic stabilization would be a little bit more efficient, and I think the gimbal itself probably won't do anything or almost nothing. So compared to the set here, which is really nice, super easy to fly, everything really nice, the video quality is a little bit a drawback here. I mean, you can still use it when you don't have a lot of wind. It will be probably also a little bit better than what I've been able to show you here, because we really had a lot of wind, and then the drone is flying a little bit leaning, and then you have also the footage like that, something which you don't have with premium drones. When you have a premium drone, then everything is totally level, no matter how much wind you have. And another thing regarding flight time, yeah, maybe it's not really 30 minutes, but I would say at least 20 minutes for each battery, which is not bad. And then also regarding the find plane function here, where you get the QR code. I've done this already once, and it showed me a place near Kathmandu in Nepal. Definitely not where the drone is or has been. Maybe it has been there a couple of months ago. I don't know if it has been produced there. I guess not. And of course also a little bit of a restriction regarding flight distance. I mean, the listing says I think 1.5 kilometers, but in real the limit is rather 200 or 300 meters based on what I've seen. I mean, I could easily fly up to the maximum height which is allowed by the FAA, and then also move a little bit to the front and back, maybe maximum 200 meters from there, front and back. But I think you can't get much more than 300 meters in total, not even with a direct line of vision. I mean, what we get is absolutely amazing, and most of it is really in good quality, at least I would say very decent quality. It's really just the camera which has some limitations, but if you're looking just for an entry-level drone to learn flying, to get some experience without risking a very expensive drone, then this could definitely be something for you. I love this thing here. If the video quality would be a little bit better, I would dump all the other drones, never use any of them again, and only use this one here, because it was really so super easy to set up and so easy to fly and so stable during the flight. And I mean, it comes also at a very low, very attractive price. And so it's up to you to decide if you're interested. I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this drone, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.